Well, howdy, neighbor. I didn't see you sitting up there. Did anyone go? Sorry, morning. Divided me fault. Did anyone see that fucking stupid ass taking pic? I have some really good news to share. My neighbor and my friend. Okay, well, let me give you hey, what's up? Let me give you a checkpoint or chickadee sound check. Because oh, let's see. And so I got my friend that I get weed from lives right here by me, right? So and he works nights, right? And so he's like calls me, and I get up at like let's see, I get up at like 4. He's like, I don't know why I hate it. No matter what time I go to bed, no matter what time, like 1 o'clock. You know, I only need 3 hours of sleep, 4 hours now. It's so fucking weird. It's a Mandela thing too. Oh, so I get dropped off this. Boom. Shakalaka. It's a wedding cake. Wedding cake. Look at the chunks in there. Yummy. It's got White Widow. Its wedding cake is really popular out here right now. And my guy always hooks me up. He always fat ass nugs in this one. And you know, get some time. If he's short, I'll help him out. I'll be like, look, I'll give you your money. I'll give you the money so that you can pay your guy back. Because I did this my whole life, where I was living on the front, right? I mean, I got to the point where I wasn't, but so like, if if he's short, I mean, you know, a time, and but he's out of weird, I'll be like, okay, here's my $100 or whatever to pitch in, and then that will help him be able to pay his guy so that he could re up, right? Wow, I feel like I'm tripping or something. It's so quiet. Maybe no, I just woke up. What? How did I just wake up? So what we're gonna do this morning is that we are going to try something that's never been done before, ever been done. And we're gonna try. I randomly went outside and picked a plant. Okay, randomly, right? First, what I did is, if you go on, fucking what's in the map the or Google Earth. If you go on there, they have one setting that has a pair of dice, right? Not paradise, a pair of throwing dice, casting dice, pair of die. Die, Martha splattered. Oh, let me finish my cool thing. So, my guy comes by, because it's on here right now. And tell me if this is cool or not. I mean, if it's a good thing. So, I've been thinking about, man, should I get some Netflix or something? Because for me, I study that. I can watch a movie once and I can't help it. It's constant symbol that I constantly am vetting the movie, the film. So I have to watch a movie twice because the first time I'm not even thinking of what's going on, like plot line type of shit. I'm thinking, what the fuck that dude's doing? Why is his pant leg up? You know, shit like that. And then it's like, oh, well, that's the Freemasonic initiation rites. Right? You see shit like that. And then I saw a guy, oh, part two. This morning when I bought my bag here, he said, oh, he got me back. He goes, he's the rat because I let him use my Wi-Fi router, right? Which is really my neighbor's, but the store next door. But I had her put it in here because it was like 5 to 10 times cheaper to have it in a residence rather than a store, right? And I'm like, literally, if I broke down the wall, I would be in their house. Okay, that's how close of, it's actually was hooked. They didn't connect. It's cool. It's got round walls. See how it's rounded right there? This house is so dope. It's got round edges, round walls and stuff, and then it's got the red and white checkered floor, which is just right grounds you to the fucking ground. It's awesome. I take off my shoes all the time, my flip flops, and I put my feet on the ground because it grounds you electrically. We are spiritual electric beings. We are electric. You know when you go with your footsie pajamas and then walk up and go snap, get someone with the fucking zap of fucking what's it called? The zap of from static electricity. So that's what I'm doing. I did not smoke a cigarette. I ain't done this in a while. So I'm like, I woke up really late. This shit's so good. Everyone's like, we want 8s that are 25 bucks, 22.50 plus tax. It's 25 bucks. 8. Oh my god. Oh my god. It tastes so good. Because see, as a grower, as a connoisseur, I can tell you what it's fertilized with. Okay, that's how good I am. No, seriously though, certain strains fertilized with certain. See, this is a new guy that's doing this wedding cake, and so, and he said that's all he does is wedding cake, but he maybe like he'll change it up once in a while, but he usually always does wedding cake. Wedding cake is good. Wedding cake, good. Hitler bad. Orange man bad. This is the orange man. Except for the Oompa Loompas. Oompa Loompa. I went tripping to go see. You guys want to know when I used to take LSD? I'll tell you a story right now. When I used to take LSD, I went and saw. I swear to God, I told a story once about. What happened? I gotta hold it in. You guys just bear with me. Or don't. So anyway, if you watch in another video, I tell about a story about where I cracked this cowboy with my skateboard when I was like probably 13 or some shit. And I fucked him up, man. That guy probably had his mouth wired shut. I shouldn't laugh. Why am I laughing? They attacked me. They did. They came out drunk, right? Me and my friends were skateboarding right there where the whatever I was just telling you, coming out of the bar, a bit of billiards where we went, but later on my life. They come out all drunk, and more skateboarders, and there was a thing right there, right? I busted the dude upside the head. Short thing, I busted the dude upside the fucking side of the head with my skateboard. That wasn't my brains coming out. I mean, I didn't look, but no, it didn't get him that bad. Nah, it fucked him up. Oh, no, I finally remember why I came on. Sorry to tell you about that stupid show. Oh, the first thing I ever seen on LSD was Weekend at Bernie's. Right at that same, that's why I even brought that up. Right where I cracked the guy with my skateboard is where the courtyard for theaters were, right? Like, that's why we went. That's where we would go to fight the Northsiders. It's like the Outsiders when I was a kid. The Warriors come out and play. So, I have a question. Remember that movie Gorillas in the Mist? And Sigourney Weaver played Jane Goodall, okay? Which was, hey lady, don't tell me I'm mixed up. It's reality that's mixed up, not me. Not me. And then there's a lady named Diane Fossey, okay? These are two characters on the animal gorilla scene, right? On the what should I call them? On the monkeys, apes, what primates. They both studied primates. Diane Fossey, okay? Diane Fossey. And then there's a whole another lady, Jane Goodall, okay? Now, one of them was the lady, was Sigourney, was from, they told the story, it was a true story, Gorillas in the Mist with Sigourney Weaver, and that's a true story about, I think, I've got it fucked up now in my head. Either way, they switched it, okay? I think it was Jane Goodall. One lived went crazy and made the movie, and that's what the movie Gorillas in the Mist is about, right? And she's like, "Get off my mountain!" It's Sigourney Weaver and all these in Ecuador, and these Ecuadorian militias are like killing the fucking apes. I mean gorillas, excuse me. Silverback mountain gorillas in Ecuador. That's fucking crazy shit. And this bitch should be like this. And she hung out with the tribe or whatever. Actually, you want to know something funny? Fact. What do you call like a bunch of apes? Right? Like plural. It's a cantankerous of apes. Cantankerous of monkeys or apes, whatever, primates. I can't, like how they say, oh, that's a murder of crows or a herd of cattle. Oh, it's a shrewdness of apes. Such rudeness. Maybe, what was the other one I said? Maybe there's two of them. Because I'll tell you right now, there's some fucking weird ones. You should look it up. I don't. Who knows what Mandela's effect's been doing to reality on that? Cantankerous. That was the other one. A cantankerous of apes. A cantanker. No. Cantankerous of apes. I gotta look this shit up real quick. Anyway, Jane. Wait, but I want to finish the story. Jane Goodall. More and more, I'm thinking Jane Goodall was the chimpanzee lady, and she worked with little chimpanzees, right? And she was a skinny, grayish blonde-haired lady, where the other mountainback gorilla lady looked kind of like a mountainback gorilla. Oh, cool. I just got a message from Christopher Wolf. He's my best. He's my nicest. He's a cool subscriber of mine. I wonder what it is. I'm afraid, man. Oh yeah, I don't. Whoever said that, I was saying in my last video, am I dreaming? Like, is this really going on around us? Like, what the dismantle the police? If I was when I was a punk rocker, I would be like, hell yeah, dismantle the fucking police. You don't need cops. And we don't. However, they apparently people still do. So therefore, the only way, and I'll say this, listen to me good. And listen. I'm an anarchist. I believe in no government. I believe in government. I believe in I believe in vigilante justice, and not mob rule, but more of a law and order on a small scale. Okay, very small. I'm a total anti-federalist, maybe statist, even like be local, everything be local. And so that's what I believe. And as an anarchist, which is been demonized, another word that they attach a feeling to it, right? Like heroin. They attach this demonic or weird feeling to it. I think it's the baddest thing ever. When it really actually could be used as a great medicine, but it's not, because they did that because that's how it. Whoever is controlling the steering this gigantic truck called culture in America is fucking one hell of a job. I wonder why if I was swimming in bitches, okay, like Trump, I'm judging. I'm fucking Ivanka, right? Or wait, what's his wife? His wife's Melania, right? Fuck, you tell me that's bad. Look, I judge a man by his lady. I'm just kidding. Then I would be a piece of shit. I had a girlfriend. And if you went back, I was thinking about every girl that I ever, was with. And anyway, God, this tastes really good. It's called wedding cake. Anyway, look at my new necklace. I was finding, but you know what? Where's my cross? See, they tricked me. The devil tricked me. I'm just kidding. The devil did trick me though. But what is to be expected? That is what the devil does. He tricks you. And think about it. My vote, I want everyone to vote below. Who is the best candidate right now for Satan, literally? Or, like Satan. Like, okay, in Devil's Advocate, how Pacino plays Satan, that guy, him, or it, or whatever. Dark forces are at work. So that means good forces, light forces are at work. But Illuminati, I'm confused. I'm confused too. I'll tell you what, God told me, and I will tell you. You can believe me or not. I mean, you can believe God or not. God said sometimes I can blow a ring and then I go, and it goes up my nose, and at one point it's like a bull ring, right? Or I'll go like this, I'll blow it, and it'll be sitting right here, and I'll go and suck it at one nostril. I can't blow rings like I used to be able to blow a ring and then blow one through it, and one through it, and one through it, and one through it. But then my teeth got fucked up. My whole mouth got fucked up, like just from fighting and car wrecks. And I'm like, fuck, man. I love my scars. I wear them like tattoos. Like I have a choice. I could get a skin graft, I suppose. And that hurts. You know what else I've noticed? I don't know who else Mandela affected, or if you are Mandela affected and you come across the channel. You know something I noticed, and I've said this many times to many people on many channels. What have you noticed that there's only one, for the most part, okay? From what I've observed, it's usually only one person out of a family that can see that is Mandela affected, right? And then it's like they become the black sheep, and anyone that's Mandela affected knows exactly how non-Mandela affected people react to you, especially your family, because they don't care about you. You want the truth from them, and they're going to give it to you. So you know that these other people aren't just saying that to be saying it, because otherwise your family wouldn't be like, what? You're full of shit. And then they act weird, right? It's not even them for a minute. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't claim to know what's going on. All I can tell you is there's some crazy shit. Oh, Ice Cube, one of my favorite people in all time. You know what? We should listen. Oh, well, two quick things. Okay, today it was a good day. We're gonna listen to that right now, because you know what? Oh my God, you guys! I gotta flip this around. I'm gonna have to fucking. I want to screen share with you guys. Look, go to Ice Cube, put Ice Cube, and then put fucking Illuminati. Ice Cube Illuminati, and it's not what you're thinking. You'll go to his page, and you know what it is there? One thing, first fucking thing, is a fucking picture, right, of the pyramid. It just looks exactly like, you know, the one on dollar bill. The pyramid with the capstone with the eye in it. And it has a bunch of fucking hands going, fuck you to it, all around it. And oh my, thank God. So anyway, I mean, I'm just saying, thank God that someone is getting some traction, or someone's actually speaking out and getting some traction in Hollywood, because as we know, celebrities always know best. But I'm being serious about this. Yeah, the celebrities always knows best is funny though. I'm gonna get that shirt. But I'm telling you guys right now, Ice Cube, go to his Instagram page. I don't even have it. I have an Instagram page or a Twitter page. Oh, I don't have it. I do, but it's from way back in the day. So I have. So my friend, my weed dealer guy friend, came over after he got off work to drop this bag off, right? And I have this super Wi-Fi router right there. See what my hand is? So I told my friend, the while back, I said, hey, here's the fucking code, and right? I mean, my neighbors would give it to him. Hey, he's their weed dealer too. So he'd probably, I don't think they would care anyway. But if you get too many on there, then it starts to fuck the reception and stuff up. So, or it just gets less and less. Like when you make a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. That's why everything's so shitty right now. There's nothing real. Everything's a copy of 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 a copy. Cup of coffee, cup of coffee. Just kidding. I have a 1-track mind, or 3. I have a 3-track mind, and an 8-track tape player. I have a 3-track mind and an 8-track tape player. 8 stands for immortality or infinity, because in 8, you know what people say that there's not we can't we can't grasp fucking infinity. What? Speak for yourself, white man. I can grasp infinity, you fucking moron. It goes forever that way, and it never ends. And then it goes that way forever. It never ends. Like, hello? How hard is that to fucking wrap your head around? Jesus Christ. These people, unless I've been elevated to this super smart stage, which of course is I am. But maybe this stage is real now. I'm just kidding. You guys know I really think that shit when I say it. It's always like, when I was like, man, I get on here and I'm like, you're the best fucking looking motherfucker, the smartest motherfucker, the best, most pious, nicest, most generous person in the world. You are, Brady. Invited me. Oh. Anyone that's not on my channel is a piece of shit. Just kidding. I have 3 personalities. I gotta go through them like this. Or 3-card. Where's the lady? Where's the red card? Get the queen, get the queen, get the queen. $20, $20. Come over here, son. You know how they do the 3-card Ronnie. You know what they do. I haven't gone to New Orleans yet, and I probably never will. But I want to. I had a plan to go there, and if you go back into my archives, I have 500 videos, and they're just me sitting here like this talking. Oh, what's cool is my guy that brought me my weed. He said, "Oh, does the thing work? Why? What? My modem, or can I turn this off and back on?" I'm like, because my shit, I mean, whatever. Anyway, so I might do that, and then it should work because his PlayStation wasn't not working. And so anyway, he goes, "Oh," after he got home, he called me and he said, do you want the pass do you want Disney Plus, right? And I'm like, fuck yes, I do. Disney Plus? Are you kidding me? And all these movies and shows, you know? So, I mean, I love fucking Disney shows. I know it's satanic. I know Disney was a 33rd degree Mason. I know all this. All right. And Mickey Mouse, MM33. Come on, guys. Of course. I know. I'm not stupid. They have the 33 club in there. And you have to be a 30. If you're a 32nd degree Mason, no. Can you ride a go-kart? Yeah. Will it be a Shriner? Yeah. Can you go to the 33 club? 32 and 33 are the highest. Anyway, so Walt Disney, of course, anyone who's anyone was a Freemason, is a Freemason. Don't get it twisted. These idiots, like these rappers and stuff, they're just that. They're useful idiots. And if they're already acting the fool, it's more the better for whoever wants us acting the fool and looking foolish and being foolish. And the end game of all this fun, weird stuff is they're trying to block God at the same time. They don't want to, like, it literally look up. No, maybe to block the firmament. How can people be so dumb? Here's the thing, and it's what this lady told me. It's not to go, oh, they're so dumb that they believe this. That's so stupid. Like, what does that help anybody, right? So, and I thought about, I said, that is kind of stupid. But I'm like right there, right? No, but just shoot someone's idea down because you don't know. I mean, maybe it is what they said it is. I don't know. You know what? Some Eve on Once Upon a Timeline said something, or someone on that show said something very strange, which was maybe like, that's fucked up. What if they don't? What if they literally? And this isn't it because now I can't remember, so I'm just telling you about this. What if they can't literally see it? Like, literally. We're looking at the same TV or the same screen or the same scrying mirror, which is a black screen as a scrying mirror, slash, it represents the monolith. That's why our phones look like this, like a monolith. Remember the apes in 2001 in the beginning that go around that monolith and it looks like this? Yeah. The building right next to the World Trade Center buildings that looks exactly like this and doesn't have one scratch. Yeah. That is a monolith. And then they have the cube of Saturn. And I don't claim to know the stars or zodiacs. All I know is I know two things right now. I know that I really don't know anything, I guess. I can't even say, like, I know I'm here smoking a joint. Oh, well, let's not, I don't know. I am constantly in philosophy mode. I'm constantly in fucking, like, like looking for shit. Like, as far as, like, looking for Freemasonic shit. The thing is this, guys. All right, I'm just gonna come out and say it, and it's really not that weird. It's actually normal. Going to church, believing in God, apple pie, all that shit, that's normal, right? I mean, for America. I mean, it's not Admiral Akbar and whatever, where we just Akbar, motherfucker, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Suicide bomb, motherfuckers and shit. Admiral Akbar, bitches, whatever it is. Anyway, I don't want to Admiral Akbar nobody. But if I did, I thought what I would do. Anyway, so you gotta think, man. If everything exists from its opposite, right? So therefore, if there's good people, there has to be evil people, or else there's nothing to compare it to. It's weird. But everything's like that if you think about it. So everything exists from its opposite. If you wouldn't know what pleasure was if you'd never experienced pain, period. You wouldn't know the difference, right? So pain is a necessity if you want pleasure. Or you can just sit in your house all the time like me, and then you don't have to worry about shit. No, I worry, but I do sit in my house. No, I go outside. My neighbor comes and make me come outside and shit. Just kidding. She does, but yeah, I'm just kidding though. So I just think everyone, oh, let's talk. I always go, well, the Walt Disney. So I got, anyway, here's what I'm asking you guys. Okay. You guys are my subscribers and my friends. This is our channel. Divided we fall. And we will fall if we're divided. And I have the smartest and the best, most intelligent, most open minded, non judgmental, beautiful people in my group, subscribers in our group, not my group, it's our group. And divided we fall is we all have to stick together. We have to, even if it's us. Like, man, I think I have 163 subscribers. I'm up, which is actually really cool. Thanks, guys. I gained 2 subscribers. But when I look at my stats, it'll be like I lost 8 and gained 10. So in reality, it is better. So what I'm doing is separating the wheat from the tares, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm if you don't like watching or listening to me or whatever, or just listening to me, if you don't like it, don't watch it. It's that simple. It's just that simple. Like, I never got that when I was a kid. I'm like, why can't they? But Mom, how come they can't just get up and turn the channel on the TV or turn it off? Because she goes, I go, why? How come they're not? How come they don't cuss and stuff like real life on TV? And don't we have freedom of speech? This is the shit I was coming at my mom with at like 3 years old. I'm really young though. I was coming at her with all this shit, right? She's like, I don't know, Brady. I don't know why. I'm like, how do they know how many people are watching the Super Bowl? I mean, you got to understand, this is the 80s, right? Or 70s. And I'm going, how do they know how many homes watching the Super Bowl, Mom and Dad? And they're like, just dumbfounded. Oh, because I have people fill out consensus forms. I'm like, really? When did we fill one out? No, we've never filled one out. I said, well, then how do they know? Like, my parents knew I was gifted. So they knew I was crazy too, but smart crazy, like a fox. They knew I was gonna be a handful, and they just knew it. But I was so fucking smart, man. Was is the key word. Was is the key word. I should slow that down. Like Jim Carrey doing that. I hate Jim Carrey. I just hate him. That's a good candidate for Satan right there. But it's not. I think Satan may come in different forms for each person. And what it would, because like a pile of fucking China White would look a lot different to me than it would to you. It would have a lot more weight. You know what I'm saying? But, so he's not it. Whatever the devil is or the dark side, it's not going when it needs you. First of all, if we were meant to be killed by the government or FEMA, all this shit, or another country, like physically, it's no big deal because we're spiritual beings, come on. So, and it's such a short time. And it's just we borrow this vessel. It's like if you go on a ride or something more, you use the last person's life jacket or something. I don't know. It's just like that. That's what our bodies are. That's all they are. Is simple vessels while we're here on Earth. And it adds the senses. It's like smell, taste, sound. Just like if you built a robot, right? Like us. If you were like God, right? And you can build it is intricate without battery. How do we run without batteries? That's crazy. Right? Like, no, I'm just saying. And don't be like, yeah, batteries. I'm just saying without a power source. But we have one, like I guess the sun. And then also we eat shit and stuff. Eat, Shit, and Pray, whatever that movie is, or book. Shit, Love, Eat, or something. So anyway, back to my story of the beginning that I was trying to say, and it took me 40 minutes only to get to it. So my weed guy gave said, "Do you want it's the service, the streaming service, Disney Plus, movies and shows." I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, "Oh, yes!" Because I love Disney. My friends used to make fun of me. I'd be like, "Man, let's get this fucking like Ratatouille or some stupid shit, or like All Dogs Go to Heaven." That is fucking awesome, you guys. Hey, I'm gonna put up. I have 2 movies. They're free movies. I'm gonna put them up tonight for you guys for Saturday night movies, Saturday night drive-in, double feature. Boom. I was thinking, well, and I found these because I scouted them out for you guys. I was thinking about playing Karate Kid, the original with Ralph Macchio, because I found that. Okay, and it's a very seamless. It's a nice, well done. It's a good movie. I mean, how whoever uploaded it, they do it in just real quick second, like 5 minutes intervals, just under 5 minutes, and then it seamlessly goes. It's really cool. Anyway, and then the other movie I was thinking of putting what was it? Oh, what was it? Let me think for a sec. It's so cool. I have Disney. Puss in Boots. That is a kick-ass movie. It's really good, and it's my friends. Let's go back. I mean, my friends making fun of me. I would be like, we would, because this back in the day. Okay, guys, this is when VCRs first just came out and stuff. And they didn't even have Blockbuster yet. Like it was like mom and pop video stores. That's it. And Bill Blockbuster. Did you know that Blockbuster that they censored their movies? They cut pieces of it out that they felt they didn't want you to have. Blatant censorship. It's just insane. And everyone was just like, oh yeah. People didn't think it would take it this far. That's Biggie. Never thought they would take it this far. So yeah, now I guess we're gonna have to shoot some kids. Sucks, but call their parents and tell them to come home. Quit LARPing in Seattle. They're LARPing. They really are. Now I ran out of food. Who am I talking about? Chazasakhan. Hey, I completely. If someone could create a commune, an autonomous zone, fuck, more power to them. I think that's great. I mean, they're not gonna get federal funds or anything. They're gonna have to figure out how to make their own. Like, see, that's why David Koresh was killed, and his church was stopped. In fact, I did a paper on it in college, and I got an A plus in humanities. And the lady, my teacher, the professor, she was like, "This paper is can I have this, like, or a copy, because I want to use it in some other classes, and it's just really good." And said I got an A plus, right? I got A for the class in college, And my paper was, it was about, they said do a comparison paper, right? Where you compare two events or whatever. And one of, through that year, I did, one of them I did was, the comparison papers. Oh, one was Kent State Massacre versus the Boston Massacre. Same thing happened. Students protesting, but they were British soldiers. It was closer to the Revolutionary War. We just before the Revolution, I think, right before. And so that, and then the other one. But the thing is this: if I was younger and everything, I would be all in it, right? Like I would totally be down for it. But now, being older and more, a little bit wiser and smarter, which may be good, a good attribute or bad, not necessarily smarter. But let's say, put it this way. Here's a perfect example. If you were, I think a person whoever does that country, hey, I can't always, you're covered up with all these things. How you doing, girl? So those people in Kazakhstan, in Seattle, they're out of food and they need vegan food now. They have demands. It's like, come on, you guys. I know. How you doing? I just left a message on your thing, I think today or last night. Oh, my lights on above me. And I was like, where's all the light? Is it so light in here? Weird. They're out there LARPing. It's like, which is, like live action role play. The cops need to go in there and just freaking arrest them all. They can't even, those soy boys, they don't, we'll just send in some, we don't need to make the mistake that the Rolling Stones did in Edmonton and use the Hells Angels for security. They end up killing motherfuckers. I don't think we're going to have to, I think in order to put this thing out, it's mostly teenage white girls. I'm like, bitch, if you listen, let me tell you guys why we're on here. Think about this. If you have to wear a shirt that says that you care about people's lives, then you are a piece of shit, right? Like, obviously, life matters. You don't just kill people. They're all hired actors. They're being bussed from one thing to one thing. But the scary thing is what is the mean? First of all, who's paying them? Soros. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Higher ups. People that are not for our rights. Bad people. Right? And these motherfuckers, they go in. I mean, I've slowed up. You've seen them. I've seen, Kissinger. I don't know how old you are exactly, but I'm pretty old. But my dad was an air traffic controller, and they were on strike. It was in the 80s, and yeah, there's the Astors, the Bundys, right? Well, then you might remember. Anyway, my dad was an air traffic controller with the federal government and Henry Kissinger. There should be no career. Oh man, need to connect. I wish you were here and you would not need to connect. You would have connected. Just kidding. No, I'm just saying, this weed right here that I have is good. It depends on the grower too. I mean, and you could have a great strain and it could turn out like shit. I mean, if the person don't know what the hell they're doing. I remember one time we were sitting when I was a kid. We were sitting at just sitting in my best friend's house. I was with my two best friends, sitting there watching TV. Right, all this, and he had a room, and we were in his bedroom, and he had a window to the side of his house. What do you mean? Anyway, we were sitting there listening to this, you guys, and this was in Colorado, but and weed doesn't grow up there because by the time it gets cold enough to make seeds and shit, I mean they once they're flowering, it's already gets too cold, and then they can't make. Yeah, well, no, not if I have my own seeds that are heirloom seeds on a lot of plants of weed I do, and then for food I have heirloom seeds because from my tribe every year they have a seed bank. It's awesome. They're totally from the Cherokee Nation. They're totally because that's my tribe. They're totally they're free, and you get to pick. Like they have tobacco and one, but they're heirloom seeds. They've never been touched or fucked with. Oh, I know. They'll just spray shit on there to look like crystals. That's why I said you have to know the grower personally. Like I go and I have to know the grower personally because I don't want some. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. Let me tell you guys something really scary or weird, anyway, to say the least. Is that what you're saying about weed, genetically modified weed? Well, you know that voice to skull technology that they have, where they can beam shit right into their. Yeah, right. Hey, I use Miracle Grow. Nah, I've done so many different tests. Go to my page, my Facebook page, and I have a thing called Brady's fucking weed tips and shit, right? Whatever. And it's got like a shitload of people. And I have all these tests that I did, and people I have them send in shit too, right? Yeah, the Y2K, I know. Well, maybe it wasn't. And it is now Mandela affected. Now it's been around since the 40s, right? That's what I'm thinking, how these things are popping up. Because it's like all of a sudden there's like 30,000 particle accelerators around the world, like hadron colliders, the same size as CERN. There's like 30,000. What? I don't remember them building that shit. So, yeah, I think that's what's happening. Like Star Forts, right? Star Forts. I would have been all over that shit. But now they're everywhere, but they weren't before, right? Maybe we did go to the moon. I know. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Check again. Now it's crazy. It's insane. Oh, also, Earth is confusing. They have what you're saying. Yeah, they had wireless phones in like the 20s. Shit. Well, actually, they did in the late 1800s. If you see all the Tartarian, look at all of our Capitol buildings. Those are Tartarian buildings. We didn't build those. Come on. It shows these intricate buildings with giant columns and shit, and it shows us in horse and buggy. Like Okay. I know. They had Skype, and I saw the fucking advertisement. It was like just like how it looked back then. I mean, it's crazy. I think there are perhaps, yeah, or it will become more and more. I catch things all the time changing now. As far as like spelling, they're totally just changing it. And but the whole thing, if you break down words in the English language, it's really easy. I know. I was watching the 1800s and everything's electric. Everyone's lit up. Like, wait, what? They didn't even invent electricity yet, right? And then all these World's Fairs. There was only like one. There was like World's Fair 1906, and then World's Fair. There was one, like two World's Fairs, and that's it. But now there's like all these expos and World's Fairs and da da da, and they're fucking exactly. I'm seeing it because I'm awake now, huh? And I mean, well, I have been for years as far as Mandela affected. When that first hit me, I was like, that is impossible. Like, that's impossible. Right? No, it's not, sweetie. I remember when I was in a militia in Colorado since I was like 14. Okay. So, and I with Waco and Ruby Ridge and all that shit. And the New World Order, that's what we used to be like. It's going to be a new world order. They're pushing for this new world order. Everyone called us crazy and all this shit. They said you were all crazy as fuck, right? All this shit, right? You guys are crazy. We took paranoid motherfuckers, and we're like bullshit. Oh, I know. Yeah, the engines. You know what's need to connect? It's crazy because where my methadone clinic is right. You drive like alongside the Palm Springs airport to get there, right? And I had to go 2 days in a row for something, right? Well, yeah. But anyway, it's all changing anyway, so there's no point in even giving a fuck, right? Who cares? Really. What we need to look is the future and make sure the future hardens how we want it, not how they want it. Because if that's the case, it's a wrap. But you're right. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But yeah, so listen to this. Yeah, well, and because when Bush goes, and we have a choice here to have a real new world order. And when we are successful, and we will be, yeah, it's crazy. All this shit, it's crazy. But I mean, you look at the Gothard, however, whatever day it is that you go and look it up, Gothard Tunnel. Listen to this, you guys. This is crazy. So the tunnel, remember the tunnel? What, that ceremony? What the fuck? That satanic Goddard Tunnel ceremony? You need to watch that whole thing. Exactly. Yes. And why are we here? They could just kill us. We're creating this for them. They need us to create and harden the cement for them. Right? Well, I don't want to leak for what? I get it. I understand. It doesn't even, I don't care. I believe you. I know it is. I'm sure. Any given day when you can look it up and it could be anything. And on top of that, and even I like think about everything movies. Okay, think about movies. They two white chicks. Okay, they have two black dudes playing white women, and they actually would look. They could pull it off, right? So imagine what they're really doing in reality or on TV to trick us, like as the news people. Everybody's like masked up and gonna go, It's like they've been masking up on us for a long time, and now they have holograms. They're at least 200 fucking years ahead of us of what we know about. Oh, you know what? When they announced, you were saying when they announced when they announced the New World Order, man, these motherfuckers play like 10 generations at a time. They don't give a fuck, man. Oh, that's only 200 years. That's not much. I'll check it out. What is it? Yeah. So, you know what I wonder though about politics. I wonder a lot about if people. I'll watch it. What is it? 1,000 years what, sweetie? I can't. I forgot. I'm real bad about that. But yeah, we need. I'm afraid for the kids, like my niece and all that shit. But they're smart. They're gonna know what to do. I think we gotta stop all this gay shit and weird stuff. I don't. If I had a kid, I would not want. I wouldn't even let him outside, him or her. Like what? It's so crazy, man. I would not want him watching TV or nothing. I mean, of course I wouldn't. I'm just saying. Mm. Yep. You know what? I think I just watched that this morning. I know. If everyone would just stand up, like literally, like getting up from an chair. If everyone would just that much energy, and it would be over. But they have our minds caged. You know, it's like an elephant. It's like the elephant. Listen to this. It's like how they tie up chain an elephant for a long time, right? And then after a while, you can tie them with a shoestring, and they won't leave because they think it's futile to pull on it. Because they pulled on the fucking chain and they couldn't get away. So when they get older, they can just tie them up with a string. It's fucked up, but it's true. So they're gaslighting. That's gaslighting the elephant. I finally figured out exactly what gaslighting is, you guys. And what it is because what people were saying, gaslighting and using it, I just didn't. I'm an English major. I'm a journalism major, and it just wasn't making sense. And people were saying, oh, they're gaslighting that person, right? Now, let me tell you what gaslighting is. Say me and my wife live at a house, whatever, right? We have gas lights. You know, when they had gas lights because there wasn't electricity or whatever. So, gaslighting somebody is this. Say me and we'll say I have a wife named Pam, and so Pam, I want to gaslight Pam. I want to fucking make her think she's going crazy. Basically, that's what it is. It's to make you question yourself. And so, like, what I would do is like they had the term gaslighting comes from because they had gas lights in their house, right? All the time, right? So I would every night turn it tiny bit down, right, and make them like go all the way up a tiny bit less every time, right, and then just never, and to where it's getting to the point where it's like like almost dark, and you're just like what. Like that's not. They start to think they're going crazy and shit. That's where the term comes from. So, I mean, basically, so what it means is, and all that is really a metaphor for, like, the art of the deal, for example. Another metaphor for this is like, and here I'll bring it full circle and wrap around what's going on, Antifa and all Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter will just call out for something absolutely ludicrous, right? Like defund and dismantle the police, right? The Minneapolis police. You start big. It's like haggling, you know, and then they go, well, you know, right? Exactly. Yes, that it's gaslighting. But the whole point is that's why it's called gaslighting. It's from the gaslights. They turn them down a little bit and not tell them, trick them. So that's why it's called gaslighting. I always wondered until I finally looked it up and was like, what the fuck? I think everyone's using this shit wrong. Yes. Christopher Wolf. I wonder. Oh, he sent me another video. It's probably about how the world's ending right fucking now, man. That sucks. I wonder why he just doesn't come and send it or come on to the Oh no, I didn't know. You're right. I didn't know. You're right. Like the gang stalking shit. But now, in hindsight, 2020, in hindsight, I used to be thinking, man, these guys are just tweaking because I was doing the same shit when I was on a good one, like, you know, and hadn't slept in a few days and was still doing it. And so I didn't really take them that serious, people that were claiming gang stalking, until I got hit with frequencies and shit for talking shit on the internet or some bullshit that I did. And it's true, but there's ways around it. And you know, they can do anything. They can discredit you. They can delete you. There's a movie. Oh my God. It's I think it's Meg Ryan and another lady, whatever. And they're sitting there at the hospital. One of them gets one is like sick, and she's like, "Oh man, I need to go make sure this is okay." She falls or something. I don't know. She goes, "Well, I don't have no insurance," and her best friend's with her. She's like, "Here, just you say you're me, get the fucking thing done, and then and they'll think it's no big deal, right?" So she does it, and it was she was claiming to be the Sandra Bullock. That's who it was. She was claiming to be Sandra Bullock. And so all of a sudden, yeah, Sandra Bullock, the net, right? And then she goes, and then the lady dies, and then she's deleted. I mean, it's crazy, right? Think about it. Bullocks. Never mind. Bullock means bullshit. Like literally. And she is a tranny too. They're saying, I would have never guessed that. Never. Matt Quantum from Conscience, my best fucking, like the best channel on the internet. He's like, Jennifer Aniston. Oh, Mag says that she's a chick or a guy, was a guy. I'll take my chances. That's what Matt said. I said, nah, Jennifer Aniston's a dude, or was. I swear to God. I believe it. They all are. Exactly. They all are. The pendulum has to swing. Theater used to be all men. Half of them dressed as women, right? In Shakespearean times and shit. And then, I have another thing. You know what's crazy? Oh my God. They went through these pictures, right? Of these World's Fairs and shit. Remember the transatlantic whatever? Does that ring a bell? The transatlantic whatever, right? And it had all these people, these couples, and they had like these, and it had a saying right underneath it. And it was Union soldiers and Confederate soldiers. Supposedly, none of them looked like they'd ever seen a battlefield. Think about it: a civil war, civil. war. Okay, that's a double speak. It's the opposite. They don't. It's stupid. That's like saying up down, up down. It's double speak. Anyway, so then they go. I just don't know what to think anymore. It's so insane. But yes, words. Like, oh, here's another one. Like, what do you like? Literally, an A-list actor, an A-lister, and then it's A-lister, A-lister, Crowley, the most evilest man on earth. All this shit's Crowley's teaching. I used to study Crowley, like and do witchcraft and shit until I saw this demon and all this other shit happen, and never again. I will not fuck with that shit. Even the Ouija board, especially the Ouija board. Don't, even if it's the part. It don't matter if it's Parker Brothers. It don't even matter if you make it yourself and do it on a cardboard. It's still the same thing. They're jamming outside my house. Oh, anyway, the transatlantic, and it showed them, and they were wearing all these gay colors. Nothing against gays, and they were holding hands, men, two men, and it was like the transatlantic passage, and it was, I think, it's transsexual, and it's either on Flat Earth British or John Levi, which are both channels that I think you should check out anyway, because they're awesome. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna watch. I cracked this Disney. He gave me the code and it opened. I finally got it open, and so I might be able to record a Disney. I can't. No, not Disney. I can't do that for you. But I'm gonna do the double feature. No, listen, my nigga Shakespeare. me and my black friends used to say that all the time. Yeah, the double feature. Wait, yeah, that's funny because I lived with all these black dudes, right? Disney is very bad at. Anyway, and remember Revenge of the Nerds with Lamar with his and remember Lamar, the black guy, with his what do you call the thing that you throw? The John, whatever. And he's running. He's gay, and it's like flapping like this. It's like flaccid, and he throws it. That's one of my favorite movies. Still, I love it. And remember this nerd guys figured it out. The way that if he's gay, the way that he ran would make it more. They figured javelin. They figured out how to make his gayness make the javelin throw way faster. The nerd guys. I love that movie. And then when they do that fucking, he's got the electric violin. Hey, you gotta watch. You know that song Dead Kennedys do called Jocko-Rama? They do one, and it's Jocko-Rama. You gotta look it up, and it's actually by the Dread Kennedys, which is a band of that does Dead Kennedy covers. But they do listen. They do that, and it's that nerds, and it has that going in with the song of the Dead Kennedys song, and it's just so fucking cool, man. You gotta check it out. And I'll go check out these other things. Yes, 33 Mason. Disney's bad, but I have Disney movies and shows. So I guess he probably has this for his kid and his girlfriend. But he gave me his code so I could watch it. And it has all like the brand new Disney movies. If you notice, I know I'm going back and looking at, hey, you know what's even scarier? I went back. Yeah, Really? That's funny as fuck. I know. When I go back and look at albums like Blue Oyster Cult, Moody Blues, fucking uh Alan Parsons, like things, people that you would never think, or like Jimi Hendrix or all this stuff, and it's all fucking and Beatles and all this shit, man. It is crazy. There's so much symbols like Led Zeppelin. I seen that movie and it was crazy. What with a butter? Hey, look. Yes, I am very aware. Do you want to see the butterfly effect in real life right now? What? Where'd it go? Did you see that? Oh, I know. All these philanthropists are just a bunch of fucking wannabe warlords. Like they wish they had Chaz. They wish they had Chaz's fucking garden. I'll make fun of them to the end, and you know what? They'll probably end up winning. They're all. I will check them all out. What's the butterfly? Should I look it up myself? Okay. And the Birch Society. Also, what about the Rhodes Scholar Society? I'm wondering. Because I've been seeing some things, weird things popping up in like iPet Goat. I want to talk to Heliofont. I want to talk to the guy that drew or that made and programmed fucking iPet Goat. I want to talk to that motherfucker because how did he know exactly how the spire on the fucking Notre Dame Cathedral was gonna fall and shit? Nah, that dude is suspect. Suspect. You're fucking suspect, man. You're fucking suspect, homie. I know. I'm gonna fucking stop. I'm gonna get on my fucking stomach, laying down and bang my hands and kick my feet. I will go a tantrum. Wait till fucking wait till the Antifa and these fools go into like Idaho or some shit. Like, those motherfuckers will fucking mow their ass. Not only that, like okay, Laughlin, Nevada, just like under a decade ago. Remember they had the Mongols and okay in Laughlin, Nevada, the Mongols and the Hell's Angels, the two biggest fucking biker clubs in the world, got into a shootout in a casino in Laughlin, and it left many people dead. Okay, including people that worked there, other different biker gangs. But it was a shootout where they were pushing the tables over and getting behind them and fucking and like for days. So guess what happened? They're in a casino. How many cameras are in a casino? Come on. And you know what they did? They said, we did not fucking. Oh, yes, Dank. Right now I will. So, guess what happened, you guys? So they. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. Anyway, hang on, real quick, and I'll do it. So anyway, so they got into a shootout. There was like 20 some people dead at the end, right? In a casino in Laughlin, Nevada. And they left and and stuff. And there's no one ever got charged. They said, we don't know what happened. We lost the tapes. Because if they charged any of one of the Hells Angels or any one of the Mongols, they would have descended upon Laughlin, Nevada, and taken it over the town. I mean, see, the Hells Angels and the Mongols could do shit like that, but the Antifa kids can't do stuff like that. There's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? I did. You guys, I want to show you. I made its kick-ass necklace. Watch. Yeah, this is it. Look. No, I didn't make it, but I found the stuff and put it together. Oh, I showed you the heart thing. And I found this chain. It's nice. And I have a couple other necklaces that I made. Like, I have a bunch of other pendants and things too, a bunch. This one's badass because it's not like a locket or nothing. It's the same, it's thin. I mean, it's heavy. It's pure silver. I don't know what it is. I have a bunch of stuff. I haven't made any leather or nothing lately. I've been lazy on that shit. I need to, though. I truly need to. I want to do a thing where people can pick out what they want, like what kind of. Let me know what kind of phone, whatever you want. I know, but it's like this. That heart, it was like that big. Oh, the little crystal heart is like only like this big. Anyway, I know. I will right now. There you go. There you go. Right? Try it. Say something. Say something. Dank. Say something now, Dank, this time. Let's see what happens. Watch. I don't see no super chats. Is bedtime there? What time is it? It's noon. Oh, you're over in Australia. Aw, thanks. So sweet. There's a lady that I watch that doesn't come on till midnight. She once every 2 weeks. It's called Once Upon a Timeline. Dank, say something because I want to see what it says. Anyway, and I wait till midnight for her to start, and I can't do it. Like I watch the very beginning, and I'm like, I'm out, and I'll watch the rest the next day. Right on. Oh, it's the morning right now? Shit. And you're going back to bed, huh? Because it's Sunday now there, right? I can't believe anyone would want to watch my lives. You don't know how much everybody wants me to shut up. Everyone's constantly like, shut the fuck up. They don't say that now, but I just sense that. Because I'd sit there and talk all the time. I'm like, fuck you, I'll go on my channel. They like to listen to me talk about shit. Because I have Saturday morning for you? That's fucked up. Oh yeah, it is Saturday for me too. What is wrong with me? Huh? We'll go to sleep. I know that's what people say. I know that every once in a while something will actually be smart that I say, but I don't know. If I can just change one person's mind as far as being, if I can help someone wake up without being so scary, or if I can, anything I can do for the truth community, or, anything like that. Like this, I mean, yeah, I only have 163 subscribers, but so what? I mean, I don't want a million. I know you guys, right? I know each one of you personally. Like, I feel like I know each one of you, you know? I know, right? Oh, how sweet. I know. God, I was so mad about them, about what happened during the Dakota pipeline thing. And a lot of brothers and sisters got hurt badly, killed even. And they built the pipeline anyway. They built the pipeline anyway. And that's actually how I got started in that and Occupy, and then Occupy, and then that. And I got the largest bank though to pull out. They were in Finland. I believe it was Finland or Danish or something. A bank putting up a third of the money for that pipeline, that the Lakota Dakota pipeline, and that the Sioux were there defending. The Lakota Dakota Sioux were defending. Anyway, I'm like, you don't have to do it that way. And I went under the bank. I had all these video and pictures of what the cops were doing to them, spraying them with freezing water and all this other shit. I had them fucking yeah. Well, I called the bank. I mean, online. I went there and I sent them the pictures and I said, "This is what they're doing." And I read their whole like mission statement, and it was like, "We want everyone to be humanely treated." And I knew it right then. And they pulled like $300 million out of the project. Thank you. Hey, Lord Fry, what's up? Yes, it was awesome though. I mean, like, I realized the power of social media when I did that. Like, I realized, holy shit, I just typed this and showed them and shot a couple videos to them, and they fucking pulled $300 million out. Whoa. And I realized I had a lot of power. I have a lot more people on I do Facebook lives too. And that's where I started. I have a more bigger following there, like probably 500 only. I mean, that's not very many people, but I don't want many people because you know what I like about my subscribers? A lot of them will just kick it and listen and watch, and they'll be like, because mine are smart, they don't just jump in. You don't have Facebook? I know, it's so crazy. Like, if I was young, I'd probably be carrying on rioting. I used to riot. I never looted. No. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. When I was young, all growing up in the 80s and 90s, we rioted all the time over shit, right? And if you looted anything, you got shot. It was a fact to kill, shoot to kill orders. Okay, any looters will be shot. That was like a fact. They walked the cops. They waited. They were loving it, waiting for someone to loot, just waiting, you know. And they had itchy trigger fingers. Do they? Oh my gosh! Yes, you say the wrong thing. Oh, that's why I don't care. I say all kinds of fucked up shit on this channel. Because I don't rely on it for a money source. If I wanted to make money, you guys, on social media, I could make a lot of money, but I don't want to cover celebrity shit or any kind of satanic weird shit that's going on. I don't want to touch it. It's sad. Yeah. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. That's what Trump said, and that's a fact. But where's the follow through? They won't even charge the looters. They won't charge them with theft. People are under a very strong delusion, and if they don't wake up, I don't know. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. Hey, fuck. I'm not totally. Oh, look at my hat right there, guys. See that red hat on my lamp where my cigarette is? Right there. Wait, that hat. See that? Hey, thanks. I've never told many people about that because I'm not the kind of person to be like, oh, look at what I did. I have more integrity, more integrity. I do it because it's right. My MAGA hat? Anyway, when I wake up on the wrong side of the bed and I'm mad, I'm like, I could wear my MAGA hat downtown and fucking for sure be able to get in a fight. Because getting beat up is just as fun as winning. I mean, it's a fight. Like boxing. If you don't, I mean, your guy might not win, but it's still a good fight. I'm a crazy motherfucker. Yeah. I'm proud of all my stupid shit, though. I mean, like, no, you're right. I'm not proud of a lot of things, but I wouldn't change anything because there were things I had to do to learn. Like, I'll tell you one. I went up to this girl. Listen to this. I went up to this girl, and she looked like she was pregnant, I thought, right? Okay. And you see where this is going, right? I never will do it again. So I thought this girl was pregnant. She was not pregnant. And I asked her when she was due. Like, when are you due to have your kid? And she was not fucking, she goes, I'm not pregnant. Started crying and shit. I'll never assume that again, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Get something in. Doesn't even matter. I don't care. There's not a lot of things that I'm not not proud of. A lot of things I've done I'm proud of. I've never done anything really bad to anyone, like to hurt anyone or anything. I never did it again. Didn't you? Didn't either, huh? Right, there you go. She slapped you. I can't believe this lady didn't slap me, but she got really embarrassed and it was sad. I felt really. She was crying. That's right. I felt really bad, but she slapped you. That's funny. You deserved it. That's fucked up. We shouldn't say shit before we know. I know. And you know what? She shouldn't be. You know what? You got slapped, so what? But she shouldn't. It's like fuck. That's life. Nowadays, it's like, oh my god, someone got slapped because this and that, and she was pregnant. I fucking hate this liberal shit. Oh, got you. Well, then she had no right to slap you. Then, really? I mean, you know. But yeah, that's true too. Well, that's her only thing then. That's her only. Uh, what? We call them a Karen. Do you know what a Karen is? And you know what's really funny about it? What they call a Karen is that stereotypic bitch. Oh, her name was Wendy. Got you. Oh, you know Karen, right? Everyone says Karen now as she's a Karen, right? Yeah, right. Yes. Like these chicks that like say when yeah, no. It's a Karen. A Karen is like, and it started just like a week ago because this guy was riding his bike on a bike path, right? Like going fast. And the lady was jogging in Karen was jogging in the other lane coming towards him. And as they fucking passed, she turned around and says, "Practice social distance." And he's like, fuck you, bitch. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they're in the middle of nowhere, right? It was so funny. Yeah, right. Anyway, so the point is Karens are people that call on their own neighbors. He's outside again with his dog, or they're out of their house and they don't have masks, or that's a Karen, right? Always worried about what everybody else is doing. Like Hillary Clinton, if she would have been elected, we'd be in real socialist trouble. The book she wrote a long time ago was called "It Takes a Village to Raise a Child." Tell me that's not socialist sounding, right? So if she was in right now, we'd be in fucked. I mean, even though I don't necessarily agree with politics, I would rather have Trump in there than Hillary for sure. Come on. Yeah, right. That type of shit. Like literally. There is no fucking look. If people what I didn't of course they are. Absolutely. They're even groomed. Not only are they selected, they're groomed from childhood to be the president or whatever. They know who's gonna be the president in 30 years right now. Or maybe even 50 or 100. They already know. Or none. Maybe it'll be a dictatorship. I don't know. We're treading in new territory now, that as far as we know anyway. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. And they have all these handlers and they're robots. Like it's so crazy. I don't even know what to think. There's other species like I have that video with the liquid crystallization of Jenna Bush. You've seen it. I know you saw it. And Bob Marley does it. And I don't think it's Bob Marley. I don't think that means Jenna Bush. Well, maybe Jenna Bush is, but I don't think that means Bob Marley is one of those. But I think that because I think it was latched onto him or in him at that time or whatever, right? It's like they always say, you know. These are my karate pants. They're awesome. I have a karate shirt too. Mhm. I only saw him say it. He said it on the Oprah Winfrey show, and oh boy, was he not a racist. Him and Oprah were. I think. Oh, I know Oprah. Her production studio, Harpo, in reverse is Oprah. Harpo, Oprah. That's satanic right there. Anyone being in office for life is wrong. What's even wronger is being a career politician and amassing billions of dollars. How'd you get it? If you've always been a politician, Like Bill Clinton, when he ran for president, he had 10 billion. He was worth $10 billion from being the governor of Mena of Arkansas, and he was running cocaine into Mena, Arkansas, and cash back. He That's how he made all that money. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that fucking Michelle Obama's a dude. That's a fact. Or at least I know that Barack was or is a chick because he's a bitch ass motherfucker. I used to tell all my black friends, "You got a nigger in there now. What the hell he doing? Tell your boy, because this is how we do it in jail. Or like, tell your fucking rep to tell this guy to shut up. You can't tell them directly. You got to tell the rep. So I'm telling them to tell them to shut up. It's crazy. I'm not afraid to speak out. They can come to my house and shake it and do whatever they want. And yeah, so is they're taking over. They're not, but so is I want them to put "Divided We Fall" on a street. Well, how come they won't do that for me? Well, I didn't ask yet. Maybe Trump's the kind of guy that you could call him and say something cool, and he would do it. Like, be like, "Hey man, I want to put Trump for this or that on the street, bigger than the Black Lives Matter." He'd be like, okay, let's do it. It'll be beautiful. It'll be great. Flip it around, motherfuckers. Yeah, spin that shit on them. Trump, they're saying he's hiding in his bunker. Anytime there's civil unrest, looters, number one, get shot. That's a fact. I used to riot all the time. I've been to over 100 protests where it turned into a riot. Okay? And if you loot a store, you get shot. No one looted stores. Nobody. I threw I'm not going to say what I did. I broke a window and no one went in, but because it's like, I don't want to get killed. I don't even know, I can't see, whatever. I don't want items. It's not worth getting shot over. So there was no fucking, and then they, I don't know. Wait, what? What do you mean? I know, right? Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting how far you are. I know. Exactly. And these things stay forever, so they can always go back. But I don't plan on running for Congress or anything. I don't care. Once you get my age, I guess, I used to care, like, oh, what if, they go into my social media and see, that I say nigger, or I say, peckerwood, or fucking zipperhead, or, any racial slur or something like that. All right. Hey, later, brother. Take it easy. I'll be up later. Hit me up. Now, hey, where do you work at? You might have left already. Anyway, I think it's cool for people that still have jobs. We're Americans, and you know what? We're pretty intuitive, like intuition or whatever, because I'm at least in my town, like crisis and opportunity. You know how Hillary said everyone thing is so mean that Yeah, I'm 46. Yeah, maybe. But like when you hear me talk, I know a lot of shit. People always like, how do you know? I'm like, cause I went and studied it at the library. I don't know. Or God told me. Cause think about it. How does anybody get any? God damn it! Sorry, my chair's fucked up. I have a pillow on my chair. It's fucked up. How does anybody really know anything? Right? An idea pops in your head. What do people say? They always say, "Oh, you go. How'd you think of that? That's so cool." And they go like, "Oh, it just kind of it just fell in my lap. It just came into my head. Some elaborate idea like Tesla alternating currents versus AC versus alternating currents versus direct current allows twice the amount of electricity able to travel around this about the same um, in the same wire, and that was exactly. Yeah. How do you know? What's the link for that? No. You got to go out and do that one yourself. And it's got to be real. You can't be LARPing like these kids up in Seattle. You have to really have an autonomous, you know, unit of people, commune or whatever. You can't. It's so ridiculous. Gucci handbags and shit. I just don't know. What? Right. And it would literally take that long because you would have to drag them through every experience. And I mean, that's cool. When I was 17, what was scary for me is my dad moved away out of state. And literally, he got down on his knee because he had to get down on one knee to be able to look me in the eye because I was that little. I was like 10. And he said, "Okay, bud, here's your guns here's your guns." And I'm like, "Okay." And he gives them to me. And then he goes, "Now you're going to have to take care of the women, like the women's folk." Now he goes, "You're going to have to take care of the women now. You know that, right? You're the man of the house. Here's your guns. Here's your guns." And I was like, "Let's do it." I was like, "Girls, I got you." 10 years old thinking I'm all bad. I seen that shit. That is so cool. They've always been able to do it. Even the Native Americans. I feel so bad for when I saw the Dakota shit, man. I just wish we could go back to being everybody be just cool with one another and shit. But even Indians, oh hey, I was looking up Cherokees because I'm Cherokee, right? And they were fuckers, man. There was plantations um with black slaves, well, and all kinds of colored slaves, but they had those big huge man like plantation. they had plantations, and they were native. You can see they had I know Cherokee symbols and things, and they're dressed in Cherokee clothing, and they're in those gigantic houses, which I believe the Tartarians built, and we claim, like, on John Levi's channel, and all that stuff. So it's crazy. And then shit, the history's fluid too, and that's another weird thing. Yeah. Imagine how big the wall is at the edge of the earth that goes around. I've seen one of the moon gates, they're called. I don't know if there's more than one moon. It's not very big at all. It's small. I don't know. It was like kind of half inflated, you would call it, maybe. I don't know what it's made of. It was weird. I didn't know what I was seeing until I read. You know what? Until I read the Book of Enoch. It's only this one chapter, which is about the sun and the moon and how they work and what they are. Just that chapter out of the Book of Enoch. Go check that out. It is so fucking cool. Don't ever say you know about. Okay, that's good. But don't ever say you know anything for a fact, because no one knows anything for sure. And it makes people look dumb. You say, hey, it's about that, or I think it could be that, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right. Well, you don't know, but you've heard about them. I don't know for sure they're there. That's what I'm saying. But in this sentence, it feels like it's not, don't work here. But saying, okay, they had lands where they had a 15-foot giant protecting them all. You can't say that as a fact, right? Like, you just can't. You can say, well, I read this. I know. Oh my God. It's so obvious now. Now that I'm awake and go back and watch these movies, right? I haven't gotten back into books that much. They don't change as much as the TV and shows and shit. Or, I mean, whatever we were talking about. It's crazy though. I don't know what's going on. I know I think we're in revelations of sorts. Like, if that's real, I don't know. Something created us, okay? This is what I tell people. They go, we're in a simulation. Okay, well, if someone can create a simulation that is this fucking real, then they're God. I mean, that defines God, period. Right? We God's retarded nephew playing under the fucking desk, God's desk. I crack myself up so much. Yeah. I don't know. I would say that you could say, I know 99. I am 99.999% sure that there were giants here protecting the gates that are the Aborigines. Because otherwise, I know that's why I even said 2012 on the fingernail footnote thing of this video. Is because wasn't the Calendaria Azteca? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like mine. Yeah, because you're Native American. Mine's all oral history passed down, and fossils. I was digging fossils out of Colorado, out of the Rocky Mountains. It was crazy. Yeah, the Mayan calendar. It ended in 2012. Maya Calendaria or whatever. The Mayan calendar, though, what has the middle, it has that dude. He's all. It's crazy, right? I always thought I wanted to get that tattoo, and my Mexican friends were like, "You can't get that." I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, dude, you just can't. I don't know why. I guess I'm not Mexican, so I can't get it. It's like whatever. Yeah. I live right here outside of fucking Joshua Tree National Park. And it's not closed, so I don't know. But I haven't gone to the doorway of it. Who are they to fucking do it? And how is it? When Colorado, like a while when I was living in Colorado. Yeah, when I was living in Colorado, they wanted to shut down the park, right? The Rocky Mountain National Park. They did shut it down when Clinton. It was this Clinton thing, right? And they're like, we don't have money to run the fucking the Rocky Mountain National Park, and all of us are like, I'll do it for free. What, sit in a little booth and take money and things? I'll do that for free. Like, you pay people? And then they wouldn't let us. They wouldn't let us do it for free. We're like, we'll do it for free. You don't need to close the parks. Then listen to this. They wanted to put cameras in the national parks, cameras in the trees. And guess what their reasoning was? So that people didn't pick up antlers. Well, there's a bunch of people partying outside of my house. What time is it? 1:15 in the afternoon. People are happy that I guess this shut down or whatever the fuck it is. Look at that. These are some nice fat nuts. Look. They're like hard as a rock. They smell so good. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, it wasn't like the pot we had as kids. The stuff now, they have it all scientifically. Oh, yeah. We're like what we were just saying. Is that it's genetically modified. Oh, I won't smoke those carbs. I won't. Oh, you know what else too? Oh, I know. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard something like that. Yeah. I know it's dry. It like they were saying it. My guy was saying, "Oh my god, it just sticks to your fingers. Look, it's that good. Just sticky as fuck. It just sticks to your fingers. See, very good. He's like it's drying out. So he met this new guy because people are just it is all chunky and shit. It's nice. See, you can't. It's a lot fatter than it looks. But yeah, he was like, "Yeah, do you know where I could get any? I was gonna get him a couple pounds, but I guess he met some other dude up in 29 Palms that's a grower. So, and I like to know the grower, so I don't get like, yeah, right. It's called wedding cake. Wedding cake. It's really good. They have divorce something too. Yeah, it's so it has it tells you how much. It's like 29%, 27 maybe percent. Oh, I know. I don't need to make oil. You know, you can just buy it as oil. You know what they have at the shops here, and even the like black market dealers have them. You can buy the vapor ones from here, ones that just are ready to go. And then also they have these things called dablets. They call them dablets, and they're like octagon shaped. So that you and they're tiny. They're like the size of a little pill. So you just set them on your thing and doing a dab. If you've done a dab, oh my god, just one and you're awake all day. No, not vape. I don't do vapes. Anything. I told everyone that used to vape that when that thing, whatever it was, I'm like, dude, you don't look. I've had I have chronic pneumonia and all this. I go, look, it's gonna leave oil in your fucking lungs. It's a vape. Come on, then. Like the oil goes away, and you're putting it in your lungs. It's gonna fill it. That's you can't have liquid in your lungs. And this weed's taste, it's like earthy and like piney, earthy. It's awesome. Shit, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna go watch a satanic Disney movie and see. Oh, I watching things with newfound eyes and all that. Like what we were talking about is crazy. It's like it sucks to see some of my favorite actors and actresses are now satanists, like fucked up, either switched on, like Jack Black, for example, or Seth Green. I don't know. And now they're like weird pedos and shit. Oh well, no, sorry, I won't put Seth Green in the same category at all. That's fucking it. Whoever else was it. I'm glad fucking Robin Williams blew his brains out because I hated that guy. I didn't hate him. I just didn't think it was funny. I didn't think he was funny till he died. That was funny. Okay. I know. Oh, really? Maybe through a bong, but we used to say if you don't cough, you don't get off, right? Here's what I do though. Yeah, you gotta make sure you never fucking swallow that shit, man. I used to tell my mom she'd cough and have a bunch of shit in her. I could hear it come up. I'm like, don't. And I could see her looking around. I'm like, don't swallow that. It's bad for you, Mom. I'm so glad I got to spend my mom's last 2 years with her. And these are all chunky ass buds. I'm so happy. And now I live here. My niece lives like literally just a couple of miles away. Yeah. Because what it does, coughing, is it it opens up blood vessels in your lungs. That's what I heard anyway. And that's why you get more stoned if you cough. I think you just took a bigger hit. No, I don't know. I believe it's real. I know it dilates your veins because the reason that your eyes get red is because it dilates the veins in your eyes, and therefore your eyes are red. Also, for high blood pressure, I have high blood pressure, and I can tell the difference with weed. It dilates all your blood vessels, and so you're able to. What I was gonna say about cool. That's awesome. That's a one smart doctor. They probably fired him. I used to be like, wait, whoa, scratch all that. So if you take Valium, get excited and not tired. All right, not Valium. because that's weak sauce, but benzos, like Klonopin. And you don't, nothing, you're awake from it. But if I give you speed, you'll go to sleep. What? I don't get that, but it's true. Again. You know what was really cool when I went in Santa Barbara, it was like a block from the ocean, and I went to this sober living house after jail. Right, they put me in this house, and I was like, so the guy there, we had to piss all the time randomly, and if you got busted, you were kicked out. All this shit, right? The guy was Native American, and he was a Mohawk, and he ran the place, and he knew I was Native American, obviously too, and we talked a lot about it. And he said, Brady, I like, and I'd go out at night and ride. I had an electric scooter. My sister got me and sent it or brought it up to me and shit. Anyway, on morphine, I had fucking nightmares, man. Yeah, on methadone even, I'm on the go. But if I sit down, or on heroin too, I'm on the go. But if I sit down, I'll nod the fuck ass. It depends on how much you're on. But yeah. So I just don't understand the whole Adderall. I mean, I don't understand how you can get how. I don't know. I just don't. I think the only way we're going to get through this crisis is on a spiritual way. That's it. It's the only way we're going to move beyond this, or else we're going to be stuck on this fucking slave planet forever. So I suggest we just start doing nice things for one another. And I think everyone just should try and chill out. There's no such thing as racism. It's e-racism. It's not even a thing. It's not real. And if it is, then if black people are saying Black Lives Matter and that I'm white, then no, they're being racist. It's like opposite day. You can't do that. It's got to be either the middle or not. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Finally, weed blocks the voice to skull technology. There's a cannabinoid in weed that blocks it. And because I was saying, yeah, right, exactly. You're right. Yes, we are on the same page. But yeah, so because I was asking the question, how come in California, because we voted on weed it was already medical, but we voted on it recreational. I voted no. I wanted to keep it medical. But anyway, they said so we voted on that, and we voted on bags. Like you had to bring your own bag to the grocery store, and there would be no more plastic bags, right? So the next morning, after both of them won, like the marijuana initiative won like 89% in a landslide. And then same with the bag thing. So the next morning, I thought I would be able to go and just get weed, right? Like somewhere. Like at 7-Eleven, anywhere. Right? They were ready to roll. But because they were sure ready to roll with the bags, right? That morning, I'm like, how come they're not doing the weed thing? We voted at the same time. And so it was a year and a half before. And what they were trying to do is take that molecule out, or a cannabinoid out, whatever. Yeah, they have vending machines. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they have weed vending machines. It's pretty cool. I've no. It's like those sandwich machines, kind of. Well, then you pick which one, and then you spin it, and then you open the thing and grab your wheat bottle or wheat jar of weed. Well, I wish they would ban tobacco. It would give me a reason to quit. Or else I'd be an outlaw. I can't. There's a lot in this town. The reason I like this little town is because a lot of reasons, but one of them is no one bitches about smoking. See, that's the problem. The black market ain't gonna go down without a fight. Are you kidding me? More. Guess how much percentage in a daily? Guess how much percentage in a day is in America or in the world is clean money and dirty. I mean, clean transactions, over the counter transactions, and under the counter, or black market, white market. The black market is like 60% of everything. The white open market is about 40%, right? They can't get rid of money, or else there would be no drugs. How would they? Well, oh, okay. Go do it. Oh, I know. Well, that's all goes to the chip. I mean, we had the chip really in our wallet, in our purse or wallet, respectively, on our credit cards, our debit card, right? So they've already pretty much got us on that. Like, whatever. Oh, here too, exactly 10K too. You can't pull 10K out without having to like make an appointment and all that shit. They're so scared of a run on the banks because, like you said, we are so much stronger to them than them. We just don't know it. We're like the dumb big guy that could just totally just push this whole fucking system over with our finger, our pinky. Um, when what? Oh, did they? They didn't ban cash. How long ago did they put the chips in the cards, in the credit cards and shit? Probably um 10 years ago or more. 10 to 15. 10 years ago. 2010 at least. Oh, I know. Right? Yeah, you're right. I don't know. No, listen, I don't know about. Oh, I know the 10K thing, right? But I don't. As far that's the other thing they're claiming that you need to make an appointment. Well, even back then in 2008, in the housing bubble crisis, they make money off that shit, man, and they they are so afraid because they don't have the money and our money that we put into the bank. Where is it, motherfucker? We want our money now. They're like, we ain't got it. So, you know what I mean? It's all tied up. You give them your money, they invest it. Like, okay, we'll just give it back and I'll invest it some myself and make money. This is stupid. And they're using our right now what the kids are making to pay in, like that are 16 right now, that have jobs at McDonald's. Their Social Security that they take out goes to me, my generation, and even my parents' generation if they're still alive, baby boomers, right? All right, you know what I mean. It's all it is. It's like Matt, my friend Matt said, I went in to buy a house. He bought a house for like 300 grand. He goes, I got approved for the loan. I went into the bank and they said, okay, I'll get it. I know he says he'd never do it, but he goes, so the guy goes, okay, congratulations. You get the $300,000 loan. He goes, I'll be back in a minute. And he went back and printed up a fucking cashier's check for $300,000 and came and goes, all right, here you go. Here's 300 grand. And he's like, you can just print this up? Okay. And he went and he gave it to his fucking realtor. Boom. Bought a fucking house. So I guess you just print up a piece of paper and buy a house with it. It's just insane. Yeah, it's all a Ponzi scheme. They never had gold at Fort Knox. We've never been on the gold. Maybe at the beginning we were on the gold standard. Who would even suggest going off of it? That's if we don't have money to eat, we don't eat. Like there's no reserve slush fund for us. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, I'll let you go. Go take your kids to work or school. I'm gonna watch a Disney movie. Okay, guys. All right, I love y'all. USA. I know. I wonder where Dank went. He's all. I don't even have a wrench because remember I gave you a wrench a long time ago. I'm like, here. I put one on Dank and then he left. That's cool. All right, you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow or later or whatever. Do your thing. All right, you too. Bye, guys. Have a good day. Love you all. Bless. God bless you. Oh, I will. I know what a Strawman account is. And then all these offshore accounts and shit too. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, hey, Christopher. I got your thing. I just haven't even checked, but it's already 2.5 hours. I'm sorry. About Christopher, I'll hit you up later. Either way, I'll be back on. Let me go do I just gotta go talk. Peace out. Yeah.